see the police commander of a county, the Bong County. But we try to do that because where we came from, to rebuild the trust between the community and us. And with that said, it was all about informing our people and the public about the way we run the police and what happened in the police. And we also decided to call the press today to have the press informed that on today's day we'll be launching a special operation season festival operation beginning today, December 15th to January 15th. One more special operation. The operation is Operation Clean Bong County. Operation Clean Bong County. Every year we launch this operation to make sure that our people, our citizens, have a peaceful and constant celebration of the festival. Christmas, you know, in Liberia, our country, is a very big festival. January 1st is a big festival. So with that, we launch these operations to make sure that our people are safe and they have a very good celebration. And the Operation Clear Bong County is across the entire Bong County. But we'll have a focus placed on the city, which is Banga. We'll have a focus placed the city on the city Banga. We have been having series of complaints and informations about so many things happening in Banga. And we are not going to tell our people where we're going to start and where we're going to go and where we're going to come from. But we are just informing our people that they should be aware that the Labrador National Police, alongside with our colleague, launch the season operation as of date. We launch the season operation as of date, and the Labrador National Police is going to take the lead. The reason the Labrador National Police is going to take the lead is because the Labrador National Police is always in the lead. But anything happens, they'll always say the police, the police. And as times go by, gradually, all of joint security forces will come aboard, and they will all work together to make sure that our country is safe. And we're also going to reactivate the regulation of motorcyclists, 10 p.m. regulation. We're also going to reactivate that regulation. As of the day of the launching of this Operation Clean Bong County, let us be informed that the regulation of motorcycles or motorcyclists will commence as update. As of 10:30 p.m., we don't want to see any motorcyclist plying the street. This is only for the purpose of the season. We don't want to see any motorcyclist or motorcycle plying the street. We'll have an exception. We know that we have some dutiful personnel. If I mean dutiful personnel, we talk about people who work with some NGOs, hospitals, mainly hospitals. If you are moving from your work site or you are going to your work site, always be identified. Always be identified. If you are a nurse, if you are a doctor, if you are a medical practitioner, have your identification. Have your identification indicating to the officer that will be in the street at that hour of the interacting with you, to be having something to identify yourself. We will not accept people moving above the street during late hour. When you check our crime statistic, on the other hand, The numerous theft of property involving motorcycle is in number. Even you, the media institution, you are also a victim. And we have a lot of victims out there. And we will not sit at the state security without putting measure into place to minimize or curtail some of those things. There's a reason why we have come to ask our people to cooperate, coordinate with us in exercising our fundamental duty. We are asking them to please cooperate. We will have series of meetings with other institutions, like the Marketing Association, the City Mayor Office, the motorcyclists. We're going to have series of meetings in the period of our exercise. And every one of us is going to be on the same boat and making Bong County to be clean of crime. As I said, the Liberia National Police is considered to be police without border. We'll make sure we go in every street and corner to make sure that our county, Bong County, is clean with the little resources we have. If we don't have, we will improvise to make sure that what we took oath for be met with. We took oath to protect life and property. We took oath to give services to our people. This is what we are here for. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. I want to extend my thanks and appreciation to my fellow colleagues of the Joint Security for working tirelessly with us to make Bong County to be where it is today. The work have not ended. The journey have not ended. And I know the journey, the only time the journey will end until we find ourselves in our grave, or until we are alive and stay strong in exercising the duty. Is our responsibility to give the peace and protection to our people. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
All right, so my name is Titus Yenya, I work for Radio Banga. So, on the way you talk about the accident cases, and you said 24 death accident cases you recorded during the period. So, do you have statistics on how many persons were involved in the accident, the number of death, the total death recorded within the 24 cases?
Yeah, within the 24 cases that we talk about, let's say the 24 cases that were reported death, we have statistics on them, but because of some reason, we can't go deeply into that. But our office are open. You are welcome, so that we can give you that information for your own personal use.
Now, concerning the barrack, I know you're quite aware about the Kampala barrack. Kampala, yeah. So that's a barrack that has over the past drawn public attention. What the joint security is doing about it, because I'm aware that a few months back, the guys from the Cantonment Military Barrack went there and raided the place. But then each time they raid the place, 1 week too much, they go and rebuild the structures there, and the guys will go back there to live. What the joint security is doing, and the place is right here at the outskirts of Banga.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have spent pretty close to 2 years now, or 3 years now in Bong County. And when I took over the police commander, Kampala, the Method Butch, as it is called, become us music to me through this office that we have. And we make it our duty as a security personnel, joint security, the Liberia National Police, the Joint Enforcement Agency, the Liberia Immigration Service. Even went to some of you radio stations, make a caveat that we're going to make sure that Kampala is no longer Kampala. And we did. We did several times. We did several times. If you ask me to clean your house, you should be prepared to maintain it if it's being clean. If you ask me to clean your house and I continue cleaning it, whenever I clean it, I keep it clean, and I leave, after some time, it gets dirty. How will you consider yourself? The Kampala base is the name Kampala base, but the property belongs to an institution. We hold the institution responsible.
You're talking about Methodist?
I said it belongs to an institution. Whosoever institution it may be, we hold the institution. We have played our role. We have played our part. We continue to play our, even this operation may likely lead us there. And what will happen after the operation? You should be ready to take ownership of your property. If you say you cannot go into your room because the room is dirty, and I have to go and clean the room, and you don't move there, it becomes dirty again, and you ask me, I go there and clean it continuously. We'll continue cleaning it. But you have to take ownership. And once you take ownership, it's still getting dirty, we'll still come to make sure that we take ownership along with you.
So my name is.
If you think that you cannot take ownership, then make us to have ownership. By saying the joint security would like for the joint security to take ownership of this place. We build a police station there. We'll do self-initiated construction. We'll do self-initiated construction and move a section there. But that power is not being given to us. Trust me. If the United Methodist Church institution can say, oh, that particular base of Kampala, we give it to the security sector of Bong Co. Trust me. You'll see the difference under our administration.
Mr. Sheriff, why if those responsible do not give you the go-ahead to take charge of what you're talking about? What becomes of the citizens? Will we continue to sit and watch them say because Methodist has not given us the go-ahead, so we can't do anything about it?
This is the time for the citizens to come out because we are doing our best. We are doing our best. As I told you earlier, this operation will lead us there again. We'll continue going. Not that we'll set supposedly that because we have done it over the hour, so we'll not do it. We will always do it. We will continue to do it.
Okay, so my name is Matali Koli. I report for Tiga Radio and Women's Television. My concern is about the road accident. Of recent, there was a case involving an unidentified female who was recently killed by a commercial vehicle around the CD Doma area. And then during one of your press conferences, you talked about the body being deposited at the St. Kennedy, the St. Moses funeral. We mind telling us how far has this case gone?
Okay, we never came back to the media to have the media informed that about the happening. But sorry, it's never too late. Today you are here. The unidentified body was identified as one of the person from the border between Grand Jide and Nimba, Blodiala. The family, where she came from with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend being one of the person who always considered to be from the Zobo camp, and she also came. She was kind of initiated, and unfortunately, she met on timely death. So the body was identified, and the family came and they signed for the body, and they gave her a befitting burial. And whatsoever should have been done through the traffic office, and everything was done. So that came the end of that case, and it could be one of the cases that you are even sent to court in our crime statistic.
Okay. My final question could be: it was once you appear on an interview, and then you talk about by then of this year, the LMP Bong detachment was going to have a brand new vehicle to augment your operation. But up to present, it seems to be like this promise has not come to pass. What is important?
There's a reason why our people sometimes say promise is a debt. When you promise somebody, it become a debt. So you always expect that promise to be fulfilled. So I said in November, okay, and now we are here in December. So it become a debt, and I know that debt will be fulfilled. Okay, that debt will be fulfilled. So whether we have that and we didn't have, there's a reason why we always remain committed to our people to get the services that is required for us to get. We use the time to improvise, to get all of the services our people need. You asked about the vehicle, you didn't ask how my vehicle I'm using to provide security for the people. But however, this is what I said, once the authority and the responsibility is being given to people, it's not given to you to sit with it, it's given to you to reproduce, regenerate. How? If I'm the administration of the National Police, is anything happens in Baila, and it requires me to go there, and I have to go there because I'm there to protect life, to provide security, to protect life and property. I will not wait until my authority provide the means. I will provide or improvise, make sure I improvise the means and go on exercising the duty. Wait for the result. Wait for the result. Because if we continue to say government will have to come, government will have to come, yes, government will have to come. But not in every little thing that we expect government to come. Government should come and clean my office. Government should come and clean my headquarters yard. We are not saying that. I know we are not saying that. But the little one we're able to do until government can come in, we pray God to give us the strength to do it while we are with government.
My name is Evan Kaki, the correspondent of Jala TV. And you talk about the method of which you have read the place several times, and those guys always, I mean, there's nowhere for them to go. So you find them in on the street, right? So, and the citizens' life and property are not saved, and you come up with this campaign just for 2 months. Do you think the citizens still going to be safe? Their property are still going to be safe?
If you say the citizens are not safe, I don't know what you're talking about. As far we are concerned, we have been here, we have been exercising our duty, and we have been making sure to protect our citizens. And even close to the rural community, we have been close to them. And as I just told you, this press conference will clearly indicate to you at the end of the day, the stage we have reached, the preparedness we have reached. There are certain things we have not been doing in this operation. We're going to do the safety of the people. This is all the time. We always make sure we share our numbers, we get information through our community services to make sure that our people reach us to be able to save them.
Okay, so my name is Jack Yakbaru for CNTV. Yeah. And so I want to know, you guys been crying on the issue of mobility, and you are talking about clean Bong County, Operation Clean Bong County. But what state you guys going to use in order to have this county clean?
We can have the county clean in so many ways, in which we have been doing. We use the means of self-improvisation. We use the means of going from place to place, foot patrol, carrying on foot patrol in the rural community. There's a reason why we call all our district commanders from the rural district to come over, and we launch the operation, and they always go back to their rural community, their rural district, to carry on the same process. Until then, we will continue to improvise to serve our people.
Okay, Chief Commander, we know doing all of those things every day is not rosy. What are those challenges that you've been facing with?
We have been talking about challenges so many times, and we'll always continue to talk about challenges. And you are a journalist, you are a media institution, you also have challenges. We all have challenges. And this is the reason why I said, as a manager, as a supervisor, you should always make sure you be able to improvise to curtail some of your challenges. And now we are doing. And we do believe, while we are gearing towards 2023, a year of busy schedule for we the security, we do believe some of the challenges will be curtailed.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much. Thank you for your explanation. Thank you.